Also, YouTube, Dale from Zephyr War Games completely caught Shane off guard with that one. So Shane got a joint second today with Altergeist, brand new support. So with all of that out of the way, we're just going to dive headfirst into letting him show us what the list is. So go ahead.
Hi guys, so some of you might be aware, or all guys fans might be aware, guys got some new support in Duelist Nexus. So without further ado, I'll just go through it and explain some of the ratios. Some people might not be happy with them, but hey ho, it's a personal opinion. So you still play free Marionetta. Sets an Altergeist trap directly from the deck. It's part of a combo with one of the traps that you now play as well. Not as critical as it used to be, there are other ways, but it's still a good starter. It's playing free Moseek, Mrs. Meeseeks, whatever you want to call her. Just a good way to search when you manage to link it off, or if you open up the wombo with Pukeri. As you know, it's literally an instant link 2 after normal summoning, because you can use this from the hand to go into Hexture, and that plays into the other new cards, which is Malwisp. People are debating whether or not you play 1 or 2. I personally like 2. During testing, I found I missed the second at times. It sucks to open it, but you know, the amount of times that you would wish you had the second just to carry on going. If it gets into the grind game, it really does come up. Of course, you still play free Faker. You know, Faker is Faker. Everyone knows what Faker does. I'm still playing 2 Silkwatis. Again, people are saying to cut this to 1. The amount of times I've opened it when I need to summon it, you don't see the spoofing. It can just be a bit of a pain, so I still play 2. If you open it, you open it. It is what it is. I personally still prefer 2. I'm still playing Conquery. Again, sucks to open it going first, but if you lose the dice roll and it gets into a grind game, you need the Conquery just to kind of battle fade. The negation when it summons also can come up, so it's still quite important. And of course, Penetrator. Again, some people ain't playing this. I like it because you can tutor anything from hand, deck, or field to the grave when it's sent to the grave. So it's a bit like a retrain and Moseek, and you can also draw a card when you attack directly, so it's pretty good. That's it for the Altergeist monsters. Like I said, not standard. I guess some people might be playing it a bit differently, but that's how I like to play it. I'm only playing free Ash Blossom. Not playing Droll or Nibiru in the main. Nibiru conflicts with Faker if you do manage to get that on turn, like if you manage to open Imperm and Faker, so I only play Ash. I might consider Veiler, but yeah. That's it for the monster count. Free Prosperity, it's kind of mandatory. You can play extra if you would rather, but I like being able to choose my targets and being able to look at what you're going to add. It's quite important. So it's either or. If you can afford Prosperity, get Prosperity, but extra also does the job. I'm playing free Droplet. There's a reason for this. I know D-Shifter is still running around in the format, so it can be turned off. But being able to out untargetable boss monsters does help, and it's just, it just helps you get over some of those pain in the board, and you can send Moseek to search and stuff like that. It's still a pretty good card. If I know my opponent's playing shift, I probably will side it out though. That's it for the spells. Of course, you still play free spoofing. One day this will get retrained as a Altergeist spoofing, but hey ho, it is what it is. Search any Altergeist monster. 2 protocol. So you can cut this to 1 if you want. I like to have 2 just in case you open 1. Being able to have your Altergeist cards on the field not be able to be negated or their activation negated is quite handy. It came in clutch today against Dragoon today, where I managed to flip this up before they could actually negate anything with Dragoon, so it stops all manner of things. 1 manifestation, again you can play 2 if you want. I think the 2-1 ratio is pretty fine. Don't want to open too many of these. 1 revitalisation. Some people aren't playing this. I think you have to. It's part of the combo or the mainline combo. And the fact you can, immediate normal summon is pretty handy. Haunted Rock. So you wouldn't really play this before. It was, it's a bit of a joke trap. But now with Marionetta, being able to obviously set it straight away. If you can discard Faker, you can Marionetta send this to bring back the Faker, and you've got full combo. It's also good against, in case you get even lead, you've got no way to get the Hextra online to negate. Again, it sucks to open, but it's just part of the main combo line now. It's one of those. Free imperm. Of course, you have to play imperm if you're playing Faker. Being able to summon during your opponent's turn, if you manage to resolve this, is pretty nice. And free evenly matched. Just in case you lose dice roll, and again, being able to multi-faker after using evenly is after clearing your opponent's board is pretty nice. That's it for the extra. I think it's 41. I'll try and get to 40, but it's 41 at the moment. So the extra deck. Sorry, it's all still mixed up from when I was doing my Prosper targets earlier. 3 Hextia. Still have to play 3 of this. Infinite spell and trap negate. If you can keep getting materials to the zone it points to, and it searches for any Altergeist card but it's sent to the graveyard, it's too good to not play at 3. 2 Prime Banshee. Some people are playing this at 3. I think 2 is enough personally. You're not going to really want to go into 2 too many times, and you can bring it back other ways anyway. So 2 of those. I would play 2 Edmania, but I've only got 1 at the moment. So this card's nuts. It can set it's like Marionetta in Link form. It can set an Altergeist trap straight from the deck. It can also snatch steal once per turn as well. Sorry, not once per turn, once where it's face up on the field. So you could technically snatch steal, send it, bring it back to manifestation and snatch steal again. A bit like Baron, but it's such a good card. I also play 1 Memory Gant. It's pretty good for just in case you get an OTK on the crack bat. Why not? You might as well play it. So at the request of Rob, I put in 1 Kadolga. It's just an extra name. I haven't made it today. It's just, if anything else, it's a Prosper target. But it can come up if you manage to say get this on the field with a Moseek, bring back one of the opponent's monsters. Get a Baron or something like that, who knows. And it does add back as well from grave when it's sent to graveyard, a bit like the other one. I was going to show you if it's Strawberry Battle. Not that good, but it's just there for the memes, I suppose. And then for non-Altergeist, it's just 2 Link Karibo and 1 Anima. You can play 3 Karibo or 3 Anima, it's entirely up to you. It's just to get Moseek on the field, off the field, sorry. Small Nightmare Engine. And these are just kind of fillers for Prosby. You're normally going to make it Altergeist cards. I don't have an access code. That would probably be an access code if I did. But yeah, that's the extra deck. And so I don't take up all of the time. Quickly go through what I've got as the extra at the moment. Side deck, sorry. Oops, sorry, upside down. 3 Secret Village. You place predominantly spellcasters, so it makes sense. Stops Lightning Storm, stop Harpy. If you manage to have a spellcaster on the field, it's just not a fun card. But that's why that's there. 3 Skill Drain. If I could guarantee going first every time, then I would have this in the main. This combined with Protocol just means that you can play the game but your opponent can't with your monster effects. It's just such a good combo. Not a healthy combo, but it's a good combo. 3 Judgment. Trap deck, you have to play it. Again, stops any back row busting cards or just sack it out. 3 Droll. You could main this if you want to. I'd rather just side it when I know what my opponent's playing. And 3D Barrier, because there's so many different formats, different types of decks running around at the moment. The only thing I would consider changing would be maybe some back row hate just for other trap decks, but even you can kind of do that by itself anyway. But that's the deck.
Cool. So that was Shane's joint second. It was a very interesting locals today. It was kind of nice to see a lot of the new decks being used. So obviously there was updated Manadiums, there was updated Infernobles, updated Altergeist, you name it. It was pretty cool to kind of see in circulation. So well done for that one. So for now, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, as absolutely always, stay safe and of course, happy dueling.